All right. Well, welcome. Great to have you joining me and practicing with me today. Well, let's get started. When you're ready, you just lie back, you close your eyes, and you breathe. Just settling in, making that conscious shift from focusing outward to focusing inward. There's nothing to do, no objectives to accomplish here. We're simply taking the time to be right here. We start to notice the here and now. Soon enough, you start to complicate the practice with movement and coordination. But for this part at the beginning, take time and try and appreciate the simplicity to it. There's nothing complicated or intricate you have to do with the body. You just let it lie back, allowing the floor to support you. You don't have to change or adjust the breath. You let it do what it does. Its natural rhythm moving in and moving out. And all you have to do is just notice it. Just pay attention to it. And the more you notice, the more you pay attention, you might start to notice that you soften around the edges. You start to let down your guard a bit. You find yourself right here. And take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tied against the abdomen as you gently rock from side to side. A sense of movement, shifting of body weight. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. A smooth rhythm back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. And on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. You close the eyes if they've opened. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale as you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor, bending your knees if you need to. And inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank, hook, top of push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward for your back bend. And exhale, you press the hips back and up, down dog. You settle in. You compel the feet, roll the shoulders, sway from side to side. That feels good. And inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale as you rise all the way back up, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, forward, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice and firm with the palms. Sending those hips back and up. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching for the ceiling. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Left leg. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg. Right leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. You find that smooth movement. Nice coordination. No tricks, no surprises here. You just find that coordination. Moving the body back and forth, up and down. Waking it up and warming it up. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. left. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Relax your arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. And with the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. The thighs hug into each other. You feel that nice solid base. Nice full breath. Then on exhale, as the legs straighten out, you fold forward over your legs. And you catch hold of whatever you got. Letting the head hang heavy. Using your grip to help you draw the torso down. So the elbows start to bend a bit. The tailbone's tilting up. Then inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Down dog or moving through vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Rising up. Settling into your stance. Then we're going to bring the palms together, drop the thumbs between the shoulder blades. Elbows point up. Tailbone draws down as you try and lift those elbows up. Opening through the underarm. And straightening the arms up. We're moving into Warrior 3, so you can keep your arms next to your ears or hands to your heart as you shift your way forward into that right leg, rising up over it. You find your balance here. As you feel steadier, then you start to bring the torso and that left leg parallel to the floor. Let it feel long from your fingertips to crown your head to that left heel. Reaching in opposite directions. One more breath. And nice and light, that left foot steps back as the heel spins in, Warrior 1. You take a moment. Sweep the arms behind your back, interlace your fingers. And on exhale, you fold forward. Inside that right leg for Humble Warrior. The head hangs heavy. The torso just dips towards the floor as those arms draw away from your back. Good. Inhales, the torso lifts, the arms sweep back up. Warrior 1. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. high lunge. Nice balanced, steady stance. And then palms together, thumbs between the shoulder blades. Elbows pointing up. The underarms opening. A slight bend to the upper back. As you try and stabilize through the core. The abdominal wall draws in. Tailbone tucks. Good. And straightening out those arms. Keeping them up or hands to your heart as you start to shift forward into that left leg for Warrior 3. And as you feel steady, you work towards getting parallel with the floor. Good, nice and light. That right foot steps back and the heel spins in. Warrior 1. Sweep the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. And exhale. You bow forward. Humble warrior. Inhale, rising up, Warrior 1. Take a breath, set it up. Then exhale, hands to the floor as you find your way to down dog. Gentle bend in the knees. You look up between your hands, and on inhale, you float or step to the top of the mat. And exhale, fold forward. Then inhale, rising all the way back up. And exhale, hands to your heart. You relax the arms, you close your eyes. Tadasana. Then palms together at your heart. The gesture of balancing the body and mind as we make our way into tree pose. So you start to shift the weight to the right. Left knee bends, it turns out. And you place that left foot at the right ankle, right calf, or high on the inner right thigh. As you feel steady with your base, you can add the arms, taking them up overhead, playing with your hand position up top. Or you think about weeping willow today, bringing that left forearm to your left thigh as that right arm starts to reach overhead. Now nice and smooth, you come back to center. We're going to bring the hands back to our heart and draw that left knee out in front and step it as far back as you can. Warrior 1. Left toes touch, heel spins in, arms reach up. Then straighten out that right leg for pyramid pose. And exhale as you fold forward. Your hands land wherever's comfortable, the shin, the foot. Maybe they make their way all the way to the floor. But you get that deep stretch to the back of that right thigh. The head's heavy. And with an inhale, you let that right knee bend as you rise back up, Warrior 1. Palms together, thumbs to your heart. And take a big step to draw that left knee forward once again. From here, we're going to Eagle Pose. So that right knee bends. That left thigh crosses over. The left toes can touch down. They can hover. or they tuck behind that right calf. And as you feel steady with your base, you add the arms out in front. It'll be that left elbow underneath the right. Cross the elbows, twist you tie the forearms. You try and lift those elbows without bending your back, while the hips sit as low as you like. Nice full breaths. Then with your next inhale, you untie yourself. Tadasana. The left foot touches down, you close your eyes. You breathe. Then palms together at your heart. The weight starts to shift to left. The right knee bends, it turns out. You place that foot where you like it. The left ankle, the left calf, or high on the inner left thigh for tree pose. Maybe you take the arms up overhead. Maybe you bring that right forearm to your right thigh. Maybe you start to reach long through that left side. Good. Back to center. Hands to your heart. Right knee draws out front, and you step the foot back. Toes touch, the heel spins in, then the arms reach up, warrior one. Left leg straightens up, and exhale as you fold forward. Taking the torso long out over that thigh as you fold. Good. Letting that left knee bend as the torso lifts, warrior one. Then palms to your heart. And you draw that right knee forward, standing tall on the left leg. The left knee takes that slight bend, setting up for eagle. And you cross that right thigh over top. The toes touch down, they hover, or they tuck. Then you add your arms when you're ready. Right elbow underneath the left. Cross the elbows, twist, you tie the forearms. Inhale as you untie, rising up. Tadasana. And inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step. Going straight to down dog or moving through a vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And on exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent Punch. So the left knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink as the torso sweeps up. We'll interlace the fingers, leaving the index fingers to point straight up. So as you squeeze your palms, your shoulders hug in. And the torso lifts. You get that nice long crescent line. From the front of that left thigh all the way up through your arms. Then on exhale, you release the hands to the floor. And you start to walk yourself over to the left edge of the mat, setting up for gate. So that left heel sweeps back behind you. The right leg straightens out, right toes point up, and the torso then lifts up. Your right hand is on your right thigh. Left arm reaches up. And on exhale, you take it over top. That right hand is sliding down. That right leg, as that left arm reaches long, giving you that deep lateral stretch from the left waistline all the way up through the arm. And inhale, you rise up. You relax your arms, bringing your hands to the floor. And from here, we're going to just sit our hips back towards that left heel, setting up for Janu Shirshasana A. So you just sit down just behind that left foot. And then you make the adjustment. That right leg stays straight. That left foot's on the inner right thigh. The torso squared with that right leg as the arms reach up. And on exhale, you fold forward. Catching hold of that foot, ankle or shin. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. We're turning this into revolved Janu Shirshasana. So we're going to take that right hand, turn the palm face up and place that hand inside the right leg. And a nice big sweep with that left arm overhead. That left hand's aiming for those right toes, but don't worry if it doesn't catch. You just want to reach through that left arm, left side of the torso. And as you're reaching through that top arm, you're also twisting the torso towards the left ear. Trying to keep that left side rolling back. Trying to keep the center of your chest pointed straight over to the side wall. And inhale as you rise up. Relax your arms, drawing that right leg in so you can cross the ankles and roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale as you step the foot forward. The right knee lowers, the toes uncurl. The hips sink and the torso sweeps up. Interlace those fingers. Index finger points straight up. Crescent lunge. That nice long open line. And exhale, hands to the floor. And you start to walk yourself over to the right edge of the mat. That right heel sweeps back behind you. Left leg straightens out, left toes point up. And you lift the torso. Gate pose. Left hand's on the thigh. Right arm reaches up. And you take it over top. Try and avoid letting the torso start to twist towards the floor here. Rolling that right side back. Then inhale, you rise up. You relax your hands to the floor. And you just start to sit those hips back towards that right heel. And you make your adjustments as you need as you sit down. So that right or that left leg is straight out in front. That right foot is on the inner left thigh. Janu Shirshasana A. The arms reach up, the torso is lined up with that leg, and you fold forward. Inhale, rising up. That left palm face up. Left hand's inside the left leg. And that right arm takes that nice big sweep overhead. Revolve Janu Shirshasana. Reaching along with that top arm. Maybe it catches those toes. Maybe it just keeps reaching out. But you get that nice deep stretch from that right hip all the way up through that lateral line of the torso. The side, back, the underarm. Inhale, rising up. And you cross the ankles and you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, lowering the forearms to the floor. Dolphin. Palms flat, fingers spread wide. You press at the top edge of the mat away from you, opening through the underarm. If you want to take your dive, you slide forward. And on exhale, press those hips back. When you press those hips back, try and push as far back as you can, opening the underarm. Inhaling forward. Exhaling, pressing back. We have 3 more breaths. One more breath. And on your next exhale, you just press into your palms to lift the elbows and step that right foot forward. Then inhale, rising up. High lunge. Once you're set, palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you twist over to the right. Revolve side ankle. That left elbow's outside that right thigh. You can broaden those arms out. You can bind behind the thigh if you like. Nice deep twist here. Good. Now letting that left arm guide you up and around. Warrior 2. That left heel spins it. That front knee is still bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. Then you reach forward for side angle. Right elbow to thigh, or hand to the floor. That left arm goes nice and long next to the left ear. If you want to wrap that arm behind your back for your bind, you catch the inner thigh, or you catch hands. And exhale, release the hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And lower the forearms, dolphin once again. Stabilizing the shoulders while you open that underline. Or you take those dives, sliding forward and pressing back and up. Two more breaths. And with that next exhale, you just press into the palms to lift the elbows and step that left foot forward. You rise up, high lunge. And palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you twist to the left. Revolve side angle. Good. And letting that right arm guide you up and around, warrior two. Nice smooth transition. Once you're set with your stance, you reach forward, elbow to thigh, or hand to the floor. That right arm goes nice and long to start. And then if you like, you can wrap that arm, catching the inner thigh, or catching hands. And exhale, hands to the floor. You step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Exhale the right foot forward. Warrior two. We settle in here. The front knee's bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. You're broad across the lap. Open through the upper chest as you reach those arms up. And straightening that left leg. Straightening that right leg. Turn the toes in. And on exhale, you fold forward between your legs. If the hands are comfortable on the floor, you can start to walk them back, drawing the torso through your thighs. The head hangs heavy, the tailbone tilts towards the ceiling. And inhale, lifting up halfway, hands to your hips. And inhale the rest of the way back up. Those right toes turn up, setting it for triangle pose. The arms into a T. You reach out over that right leg. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. I'm going to bring that left bicep next to our left ear. Extended side triangle. You get that nice long top line. Nice length through the torso. Now you can stay right here, working that length, that reaching towards the top edge of your mat. Or you start to turn this into windmill pose. Now for windmill pose, we keep the legs as they are. We're going to take this bottom hand, the right hand, and bring it back towards that left thigh as that left arm then starts to come overhead. And eventually this left hand catches hold of those right toes. It doesn't need to catch the toes. Working that deep lateral stretch again. We're reaching long through that left arm. One more breath. And with that next inhale, nice big windmill movement as you sweep yourself up. Warrior two. Right knee bends, the hips settle. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, left foot forward. Warrior two. Right heel spins in, torso sweeps up. And settling in, that broadening across the thigh as we externally rotate the thighs, rolling them away from each other. It helps open up across the lap, giving us that stretch to the adductors, the inner thigh. Then straightening out the left leg. The toes turn in, feet parallel. And exhale as you fold forward between your legs. If you like to take a different hand position, catching your toes, interlacing the fingers behind your back, feel free. And inhaling halfway, hands to your hips, and inhale the rest of the way up. The arms open into a T. The left toes turn out, setting up for triangle pose. And you reach out over that left leg. Left hand lands down. Then that right arm comes alongside your ear. A nice long top line. And you stay right here working that length. Through the crown of the head, through that right arm. Or you take that left hand across, grabbing your outer right thigh. As that right arm then starts to reach a bit longer, you start to fold out over that left leg. So that eventually that right hand makes its way towards that left foot. Nice inhale as you sweep over. And bend back into that left knee. Warrior two. Exhale, hands to the floor. And you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And sliding forward into plank. And on exhale, you lower to the floor. You come to lying flat. You stack your hands. You rest a cheek. And preparing for 3 rounds of prone bow. So the arms come forward. Biceps are next to the ears. And on your next inhale, you peel your head, your arms, your legs up off the mat. As much of you off the ground as you can lift. But you're lengthening from toes to fingers as you go. And exhale, relax. Inhale, rising once again. Exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you rise up. And exhale, relax. Stacking your hands, rest on the cheek. And hands under your shoulders as you press the hips to your heels. Child's pose. Just tucking yourself in. The torso rests on the thighs, forehead towards the floor. Inhale, you rise up. And you're going to sit over to the left side of your feet, setting up for half spinal twist. So that right foot steps over top that left thigh. And your right hand's on the floor behind you. Your left arm reaches up. And on exhale, you twist. Hook the elbow outside that right thigh. And back to center. And you switch sides. That right leg tucks under. That left foot steps over. Left hand's on the floor behind you. Right arm reaches up and exhales, you twist. Hook in the elbow. And back to center. You take the legs straight out in front of you. Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And on exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, close your eyes. You lead with your heart, your sternum, center your chest. More so than your head here. Then inhale as you reach out, rising up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. And preparing for 3 rounds of back bends on your back. The knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms alongside the body for bridge, your hands above the shoulder for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet, lifting your hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And inhale, rising once again. Exhale, relax. Third and final, on an inhale. You press down to go up. And exhale, relax. Once you come down, you just draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And the arms alongside the body, palms flat, legs go straight up. You can hang out right there, or shoulders down. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hip lift, you bend the elbows, hands against the back. A few more breaths if you want any variations. Just playing with the legs up in the air. Wiggling the toes, rolling the ankles. And coming back to center. Toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. Nice and smooth, you unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the arms are alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. You arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown head to the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Taking the arms into cactus arms so the elbows are bent 90 degrees, backs the hands on the floor. You release the knees over to the left. One final twist. Back to center and over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you either extend the legs, Shavasana, or you tuck your hands behind your knees as you catch a ride up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, you stay up as long as you like. You find Shavasana whenever you're done. If you're new to headstand, start on your forearms and knees. Grab opposite elbows. You bring the hands out so the fingers interlace, the palms are apart. You place the crown of the head on the floor, cupping the back of the head in your hands. Then curl the toes and lift the knees. When you find your foundation with those forearms and shoulders active, your head and neck are level. Then start to walk the feet towards the elbows, lifting the hips higher. And eventually you draw one knee towards your chest, heel towards your hip, and the other. You find your stability here, and then you can just go straight up with those legs. You stay up as long as you like. Come down the same way you went up. And you find Shavasana whenever you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. And turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. And you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And when you're ready, on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank y'all for joining me and practicing with me today. It's always great to have you tuning in and being here with me. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.